KTN.
State House has increasingly become a venue where President William Ruto meets different groups and makes a range of promises, from better pay and new equipment to financial support for various initiatives. But as the 2027 general election approaches, questions are being raised over whether some of these commitments are backed by budgets and clear implementation plans, or whether they are simply political pronouncements made in the heat of the moment. Haman Kamariki looks at the growing list of promises and what happens after the cameras left State House.
The last week has seen State House Nairobi host various groups. A meeting with President William Ruto usually comes with expectations. For some, it is an opportunity to put their grievances directly to the head of state. For others, it is a chance to secure commitment from the country's most powerful office.
Village elders.
At a recent meeting with the chiefs and village elders, President William Ruto made a number of promises.
Assistant chiefs watapata pesa inatoka from 15,000 a quarter to 30,000.
Lakini ukifika kwa simu yako, fungua haraka haraka, mambo iko ndani.
Reports indicate about 10,000 of them attended the meeting, with each receiving 10,000 Kenya shillings. That alone would put the bill at roughly 100 million Kenya shillings.
We must be honest with ourselves. We must speak the truth. We must leave politics aside. Our nation is changing. Health is changing.
But beyond the figures is more fundamental question. Who approved the money, and was it provided for in the budget? The same question arises when the president met the private security guards. He called for a better pay.
Minimum wage iongezwe kwa 15%.
But can the president simply order salary increase in the private sector?
The one we are saying is, if you want us to improve the service way beyond the 15%, for now, even us here, we have taken care of the 15%. We did long before today. We did in May. But he must not joke with the security sector.
Then there was the meeting with the members of the Friends Church. The president was reported to have pledged 50 million Kenya shillings towards construction of a peace center. Muslim leaders also met President Ruto at State House and received their own set of commitments.
Tumeamurisha Wizara ya Elimu. Sasa wanatengeneza sera, wanatengeneza sheria, ndio madrasa na duksi iwe ni sehemu ya masomo.
But this is not a new phenomenon. Some of the president's earlier promises are still waiting to be fulfilled. In December last year, President Ruto promised chiefs tablets within 6 months.
Kila chief in the next 6 months atakuwa na tablet.
Border riders have had a similar experience. At a meeting with the riders, the president promised motorcycles to some of them. There were even photographs taken to mark the occasion. But for many of those beneficiaries, the motorcycles never materialized.
Watu walikuwa wanapewa vitu pale State House last year. Na hii wakati tulikuwa na group yetu ambayo ilikuwa registered kutoka Jakaranda, na hii group ilikuwa inafaa tupewe pikipiki. Hiyo pikipiki nilikosa.
Ni fire, si fire.
And then there is the teachers' medical cover. The president promised an insurance scheme intended to give teachers better access to health care. But teachers and their representatives continue to raise concerns over the adequacy of the cover.
I'm one of those people who passionately thinks, for me it's near personal, that the country is in wrong hands. So I would have just remained here.
Haman Kamariki,